folks, it's Chef Kevin. What I'm making now is a street type Mexican taco. I'm going to be using pork, but not pork shoulder, which is usually used. I'm going to use pork belly. This is a fairly new item in my supermarket. This is pork belly. It comes in chunks. It also comes in slices. And this is the same cut as bacon. So who doesn't love bacon? Now this is not cured or salted. So it's not like bacon. Bacon is usually cured or smoked. So I'm going to be using these. I'm going to make a nice little taco. Check it out. Okay, this is what I'm left with, folks. After I cut off most of the fat, tried to keep the pieces pretty much the same size so they cook evenly. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to be adding some commercial taco seasoning. You can make your own taco seasoning. They're pretty much all the same. Combination of garlic, peppers. Putting a liberal coat on that. Okay, putting that in my coquette. Going to be adding some chicken stock. Going to add enough to almost completely cover it, but not full covering. Okay, I forgot one thing. Pardon-moi. Going to add a couple of bay leaves. That'll give it a nice taste, nice aroma as well. Throw the rest of the spices in there. Don't want to waste good spice. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is put it in my oven. And I'm going to cook it low and slow. And I'm going to cook it at 275 for approximately 3 hours. And then I'm going to take it out and put it under the broiler to make it nice and crispy. So, don't go nowhere. Okay folks, it's been 3 hours at 275. Let's take a look, see here. Bring you in a little closer here. Okay. It smells really good. It's very tender because the fork is going into the meat, no problem. In fact, it's coming apart. That's good. Okay, what I'm going to do now is broil it. Put it under the broiler. It's been braising for 3 hours, so that made it nice and tender. And now I'm going to give it a little crispy crunch to it by placing it onto the broiler for about 6-7 minutes perhaps. Okay, it's been in the broiler for about 8 minutes or so. Okay, it has a nice little char on the top of it. You can see the meat is very easy to pull. This is going to be pulled pork. I'm going to wait till it cools down so I can make it a little bit easier on myself. But as you can see, it comes apart quite easily. Okay. This is what would be referred to in Mexican as carnitas, or little meats. These are going to make a great taco. I can taste it already. I just wanted to add that if I were to saute the meat and use it as is, it just would have been too tough. That's why I braised it and then broiled it. Okay folks, this is the taco I promised you. I took several pieces out and just diced it up. I didn't bother pulling it. Pretty much the same difference. I have a homemade corn tortilla here, just heating it up a bit. I have homemade hot salsa. There is tomato in here, onion, cilantro, serrano peppers, got a nice heat level to it. I have some homemade guacamole here. Gotta have the guac. And I also have Mexican cultured sour cream. That's going to be a topping. There's no need to garnish it any further than that because you have a lot of nice vegetables in here. The key to a good street taco is the homemade tortilla. Just going to give that another minute to warm up.
Don't they have salsa on the table?
What do you need salsa for?
Salsa is now the #1 condiment in America.
Do you know why? Because people like to say salsa. Excuse me, do you have any salsa? We need more salsa. Where's the salsa? No salsa.
You know, it must be impossible for a Spanish person to order salsa and not get salsa.
I wanted salsa, not salsa. Don't you know the difference between salsa and salsa? You have the salsa after the salsa.
Thanks for watching.